canceled a trip to Georgia this morning after the suicide bomb assassination of that country's president by separatist rebels from the Abkhazia region. Continued fighting in the Abkhazia and South Ossetia regions has hindered Georgia's hopes of integration into Western institutions. Industry baron Kombain Nikolad seized power today in a bloodless coup, installing himself in the presidential palace behind a wall of political and military support. The charismatic billionaire plans on holding elections within a matter of days to affirm his seat of power and promises a pristine and profitable relationship with America and the West. Bringing high-speed fiber optic connectivity to areas of Eastern Europe that less than a decade past didn't have telephones. The technological leap is due largely to the efforts of rising information industries in the Netherlands, and especially Georgia, where the Vice President called his visit to Georgia an honor and called Georgian President Kombain Nikolads a man with his eyes on the future.
Prove that you are the right man for the job. As Agent Sam Fisher, you have been recruited to spearhead the operational arm of the National Security Agency's Third Echelon Initiative. Before being sent into the field, you must demonstrate that you possess the skills to undertake dangerous and covert solo missions.
Sam Fisher. I can't believe you beat me here.
I like to be early. Hello, Colonel.
You can use my name. The room's safe.
Lambert.
Good to see you again. I trust NSA orientation is going well?
Well enough. Everybody's been real coy about what exactly I'm allowed to know.
It's the nature of the agency. We don't let any one person know everything, which means we've all got to work together.
Even though I'll be out there alone.
You'll be transmitting to us in more ways than you can imagine, and we'll be online through your earpiece and OPSAT.
And that's how we're handling training.
Yep. Sorry to make you run the course. I know you've been taking care of yourself.
I haven't been in the field in years.
Sure. But tradecraft is something you don't forget. It's like riding a bike.
Or wearing high heels.
Be careful, Fisher. Everything we say is being monitored. You know how nervous the brass is about exercising the Fifth Freedom.
I'll be good.
Be better than good. Third Echelon is a brand new initiative. The role aggressive intelligence operations will play in NSA's future will depend largely on your performance. I'll see you on the far side of the course. All right, Sam, let's get started. Can you hear me clearly?
Hi there.
Good. That means the implanted speaker is working correctly. Now, the technicians here want to calibrate your equipment. Can you turn to the red emergency light on the wall to your left?
Hey everybody, it's Cotton here, and I am playing some Splinter Cell, and right now we're just in the training area and just need to look around, just making you get used to the controls here. Look at the top one, now look at the bottom one.
Alright, Fisher, we'll get through this as quickly as possible. We'll start simple. Climb up onto that ledge, over that pool.
Alright, simple enough. Now, whoa. That was a weird thing that happened there, but that thing that just popped up is just kind of telling you the controls.
We'll let you do your thing here. You're looking at your basic assault course. I'll chime back in once you've passed it.
Alright, thank you. Finally, no more interruptions here. Except for those. Except for those. Yeah, well, I decided to play Splinter Cell because this is one of my favorite series of all time, by far. At least the original Xbox versions, the 360 versions, I enjoyed Double Agent a little bit. I didn't really like where they went with the story, but I still thought it was a pretty good stealth game. But the first three, this one, Pandora Tomorrow, and Chaos Theory, these are just... I absolutely love them. And I always do that. I always press the wrong button on these pipes. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I can't remember that. Y makes you let go, B makes you put your legs up or whatever. And so this is mostly just showing you a bunch of climbing aspects. Now it tells us how to put our back against the wall. And since this was an original Xbox title, it used the black and white buttons, but since the 360 controller doesn't have that, it uses the left bumper and right bumper instead of the black and white buttons. I never actually owned an original Xbox. I actually owned a GameCube.
Good job, Fisher. As soon as you can find a way over the gate, we'll move on to covert ops training.
Alright, sounds good. And you can wall jump. Yep. But yeah, when this game first came out, it got a lot of hype around it. And this is just a loading screen, so I'll cut past this real quick. Save checkpoint. Yeah, sure. I'll just go over that third one there. It's taking me a couple of times to do this because I want to make sure that this is actually a really good playthrough.
You're moving on into covert ops. The objective is to sneak through the area without being detected. We've got live bodies in there. Some of the top CIA instructors have kindly volunteered to be your victims.
Yeah, I want to make sure that this is a really good playthrough, so I've done it quite a few times.
The next door is locked, Sam. You'll need to use your lockpicks to get through it.
Okay, so in order to use lockpicks, you can't just open this door, it's locked. You have to go into your equipment, equip it, and then there you go. Now, in order to move these tumblers here, you have to move the joystick around the outer edge, and once it starts...
This next door is keypad locked. The man guarding the door has the code to open it, but he's been instructed not to cooperate. Convince him otherwise.
Once it starts to vibrate, you just kind of wiggle the joystick in that area. It's pretty simple, it's not too difficult.
I heard you.
Oh my god. I can't believe that happened. This has to be the, this will probably be the one that I end up putting up because, you know, getting heard in, like, the easiest part of the game, that is just too good.
Hi there.
Hi.
You're not going easy on me, are you?
Not so tight. That hurts.
Sorry about that. What's the door code?
28469.
It was a pleasure working with you.
I don't care, bitch. Alright, 28469. And there we go, through the door.
This next door is retinal scanner locked. These things are cheap and near impossible to hack. Fortunately, it's just a matter of getting the right eyes to the scanner, usually an officer. The gentleman ahead is registered for the scanner. Convince him to open the door for you.
And this is just showing you, you know, the keypads, retinal scanners, how to get past them without knowing the code or the proper identification. You just grab somebody and have your way with them, I suppose. You know, and I noticed that these volunteers, man, they must have a pretty crappy job when, instead of doing the regular job, they would...
Let's work on stealth. Your gun should always be a last resort. Invisibility is your best weapon. We've got a network of photocells on your outfit connected to a visibility meter on your OPSAT. If the meter's at 4, you're lit up like a Dutch brothel. At 0, you're a ghost's shadow. Instead
of having a regular day at work, they would rather volunteer to be hit in the back of the head and left unconscious. That must be quite a day and quite a job they have. And so here we finally get to use a gun, and oh man, this pistol is not accurate at all. Just trying to shoot these lights out right here can be a little difficult. And so we're shooting the lights out just to get past this camera. We can't actually shoot it because it has a metal casing on it and it's invincible.
Some cameras are more fragile. and all you'll need to do to get past them is shoot them.
I just think it's funny, though, how if the camera saw you, it would sound the alarm, but it doesn't sound the alarm when a camera gets shot or when the lights in front of it are getting shot out. It just doesn't seem to notice it. I just think that's kind of funny. So right here, it takes our gun away after we shoot this because the game doesn't want us to have it anymore, and so it just leaves your hand out there. Like, what are you holding on to, man? It's nothing special. I just thought that was kind of funny the first time I saw that.
Sometimes the only way to pass a camera will be to stick to existing shadows and time your movements.
So here we are. We can't rely on any guns. We have to be extremely stealthy. And yeah, we just hide behind this, wait for the camera to move to the other side, then make a run for it. Oh. Alright.
Knock out the guard in the corridor and hide his body before the patrolling guard finds it.
Hey, what are you doing today? Oh, nothing much. Yeah, do you want to be a part of a training exercise where somebody knocks you out and you're left unconscious for a while? Sure. Yeah. So right here, all we have to do is just knock this guy out and hide it so that the other guy doesn't see. So we just have to come in here,
Now, Fisher, let's
put the
bring
body
in another
down, and
guard
then
to
this guy will
evaluate your
come
work.
and inspect, and of course not see anything because it's pitch black in here. Can't see anything. It might not be as dark when you're watching it, but on with my TV settings, it's actually pretty dark, and so you kind of like need your night vision goggles in order to see back here. And once he goes in there, we can move forward. Or if we want to be jerks, we can...
Good work, Sam. Remember that discretion is critical to our operations. Covering up the evidence of your passing through will go a long way towards proving our usefulness in the field.
Like I was saying, if you want to be a douchebag, you can just come into here and knock this guy out, because he pissed me off for no reason at all. I just like hitting people. And now, into the sound room.
The next hallway's the same idea, but for sound. I'll be monitoring a few hidden mics.
You know, I actually can't remember which game it was. I want to say it was Chaos Theory. But this game does not have a sound meter. That is introduced in one of the later games. This first game just has the light meter. And, you know, you usually make enough noise when you move, so you can tell whether you're making too much noise or if you're being quiet enough, so you don't really need a sound meter.
Have you started yet? Fisher, holy Christmas, you're at the end. Phenomenal work. Let's move on.
But yeah, when they introduced the sound meter, they added in like a whole bunch of other sounds, you know, like ambient sounds and the sounds you make, and so it was a really cool addition. But for this first one, it's not really necessary. And with that, we have finished the training course.
That's gotta be him.
Yep. Sam Fisher, let me introduce you to Vernon Wilkes Jr.
Hello.
Hey, I've heard crazy things about your work.
I hope you don't mind. I told him some of your stories from Kuwait.
We're all friends here.
Right on.
Junior Wilkes is a longtime NSA employee. He'll be your wheels, wings, and weapons. He coordinates transportation and equipment.
Great.
For sure. Man, you must be itching to get back out in the field, huh?
It's all I'm good at.
Well, it's all we need. Welcome to the NSA.
I'm sure things are going to come together famously. Third Echelon is a brand new initiative, and we're going to have a lot to prove.
Right.
The two of you will be Third Echelon's first team on the ground. Be ready for it, and do us proud. Welcome to the NSA.
Happy to be here, Lambert, and mission complete. That is the first mission of the game. Congratulations, Fisher. You have demonstrated that you are the right man to spearhead the NSA's Third Echelon initiative. The onus will be on you to prove the worth of deploying solo covert operations by gathering intelligence in the field and taking deliberate action based on that intelligence. Welcome to the NSA. And with that, this will finish up my first episode of this Let's Play of Splinter Cell for the Xbox. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode.